All right, we're going to show you how to upload a PowerPoint and convert it to a Google slide and then embed that Google slide into a site. So we're going to file upload and we're going to select the PowerPoint that we want. And then once it's in your drive, you open it up and you want to open with Google Slides. This is going to generate it into a Google slide. However, it's not your final product. You're going to want to click File, Save as Google Slides. And then once you do that, you can go back to your drive. And you should have one that has the Google site emblem versus the PowerPoint. You're no longer going to need that PowerPoint, so you can go ahead and remove that. Then the next thing you want to do is create a site by New, More, Site. Go ahead and give your site a name. And then we're going to need that Google slide open. So once you have it open, you're going to want to select File, Publish to the Web. And we want to embed it because we want it just to show. Now you can change the size of it. I know when I select large, it's going to be just a tad bit too big for the page, and I'm not looking at a custom size right now, but I'm going to show you large. I would probably go in and adjust it so that all of my words and stuff would show up. I'm going to select it to be every minute. Go ahead and check the two boxes. And then you should have an option to publish. I've already published this once to make sure it was working. And then you're going to Control-C to get your link. You can close that window. And then over at your site on the right-hand side, you click the embed. You click embed code, right-click paste or Control-V. Next, it's going to show you the presentation. And then I'm just going to spread this out as far as I can right at the moment. It's showing up bigger than it was the first time. Like I said, you may actually want to do it as a medium. So when you preview your site, the students will see the PowerPoint, and when they click on it, they will see the information. Now, the benefit of doing it this way is on your Google slide, you can actually control what slides they can see. So if you notice down here, I have one that kind of looks shaded out. If I don't want them to see anything except for the title, the objectives, and then day one, I would want to skip the other days. So you select the slide and then click on slide and click skip slide. And you do that for each slide you don't want them to see. And so now when they go to that page, whoops, I closed it. The only slides they're going to see is the slides that you allowed. So they can't see past day one. So the way I use this is from my drive, I'm able to only release one day at a time so that the students are working on it at the pace that I want them to instead of trying to complete it all at once. All right, stay tuned for the next part and we will show you how to use this in Google Classroom and Canvas.